Well, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and just wanted to talk a little bit more about the YouTube network. You know, I use a system with business called the Knowbrainer. This is it right here. And we actually decided to go ahead and Knowbrainer. It's got a whole bunch of cards in here and stuff, and it runs you through a process of figuring out solutions to problems, doing innovation, figuring out new ways to do things that you never thought of before. And so we decided that we have what we think is a very clear vision for the YouTube network, but what is it that we don't know? What is it that we don't know that YouTubers who want to be partnered up need and want? And I think that I know, because I've been doing this for a long time with my own channel, and I know all the hurdles that I've faced, and I've been very active in the YouTube community with other YouTubers and everything. And so we've been going through this, and we're about halfway through right now, and just some really exciting stuff is coming out of it. And the primary focus is quality, which is it's really quite interesting, because we ended up making this graph, this chart that has quality, creativity, stability, and it also has education, and then earnings. And this is, if you think about it, what is it that YouTube Partner wants to do? How did you get involved in making your channel in the first place? Did you just put up a video and it was just something funny that you recorded on your cell phone? Or did you decide that you're going to do a vlog like what I'm doing right here? Or what drove you to get in, post your first video? And then what caused you to post your second video? Was it the responses that you got on the first one? Was it the how people reacted to you? Was it just a matter of getting your message out and knowing that it was heard because you watched the view count go up? And so all these things, they matter. And I think that we have succinctly identified kind of the core things. It's very simplistic. When you say quality, what does that mean? Well, there's all kinds of things that means. There's quality of content, there's quality of service we provide, there's the quality of the people watching. I mean, it can be applied in a whole bunch of places. So it just may seem very broad, but we're going to bring all this back around, make it very succinct, and I actually don't think that we're going to share the work product from our Knowbrainer on this, because it has some special sauce in it of some methods we're going to use on the back end for how we can make sure that the quality happens, make sure that everybody is fully supported and getting the support that they need. I talked with our business partner on this the other day, and he has successfully created a network like this before, and one really interesting thing, when I asked him about some of comments about his previous network that he built, and which he built and then was sold to another company. And one of the comments that really stuck with me was he said that that after the fact and everything, he was told that they had very poor customer service. And that really stuck with me. And I think that, with our focus on customer service and how anal we are on all of that maybe that's one of the reasons why we ended up being paired together for this business. And so I think that when I was with another network, that I felt like I had really poor customer service, And that's been one of the things we've been doing research on, what people say they need and want, that are just talking in forums and stuff that they're not getting. And the number one thing that people report is they feel ignored. And golly, can't have that. So one of the things that we're looking into is a system of, okay, so when you contact a game company, let's say, and you go to their website and they have the facts and everything, and sometimes you find the stuff there that you need and want, and no problems. But other times you get in there and you're like, why can't I just speak to somebody and everything? And we were thinking about this, about whether or not we just have, email communication and, phone numbers that allow us to, communicate with all of our YouTube partners, or, whether or not that would get swamped and messy. I mean, if we had, say 500 emails a day into, a general mailbox for support, I think that could get really, really messy and hard to keep track of, hard to keep quality control on and everything. And so I do think we're going to do something that I don't know whether I'm a fan of it or not. It is that we're going to have a customer ticketing system. And so we're putting this together right now. And basically, it's going to be that that when you come in and you need help, you'll click a link on the site and it'll take you to a page that does have fact stuff, and so that's all fine and dandy, but it'll also have contact information on it for actually sending us a message. And then on the back end, we're going to do something that I don't know if video game companies do this or not, because it usually takes them days to answer you. We're going to have SLAs on our on every ticket that comes in. So in theory, we're still putting this all together, but in theory, we want you to be able to choose what urgency this is for you, and then this is going to be a ticket entered in our system. Our customer service people will have a notice that something new has come in, and then they will deal with it. If they have multiple issues that are active right then and there, then probably they'll take them in order of priority. But I think right now, with our sales that we do of our game codes, we have a policy that within 20 minutes of making your purchase, that as a first-time customer, that we have, pretty much completed your order. And, you've, in some cases, if there's something that doesn't look right or whatever, you may get a phone call from us, or we just process it and you should have it in your email, your order, within 20 minutes as a first-time customer. And then we have quicker goals if you're an existing customer. And I want to apply the same method to it. People all the time come to us and they say, they email us and they say, hey, I was having problems redeeming this code or something like that. Can you help me out? And we respond right away. And we get these comments all the time of, oh my God, you guys are here and you're helping me already? I figured it'd take me a day to get a response. I don't want it to be a day. If I don't know yet what is an achievable goal, but if if you could have a response from one of our staff within an hour, and that'd be 24/7, and hopefully a resolution attached to that for whatever issue it is, or whatever question you have, or at least contact back saying, that they're going to turn it over to somebody who's maybe an expert on our team on a portion of something, or something like that. How would that make you feel? Would that be a good customer service experience? And so that's something that we're going to shoot for. We're going to use one of these systems, which I don't know if I like them or not, but I think that it's the right way to go for managing high volumes and keeping quality control on the communication. Like, has something been fixed and everything. And the systems that we're looking at, they all will allow paging of managers if things are getting out of hand, times are getting too long. They have actually what's called service level agreements in there. And service level agreements, at least in the help desk industry, equal that, like I used to work for Nike, and Lockheed Martin came in and took over all the IT, and I was IT for Nike. We did Y2K conversion. And so when Lockheed Martin came in, I know, a missile company, a defense company doing tech support for Nike, I know it doesn't make any sense, but this is true. This is what it was. And so they came in, and they took over all the IT, and I ended up working for Lockheed Martin. And then they had these service level agreements that, back to Nike as a company and being the customer, they said, we'll have these kinds of issues resolved within a certain number of hours, and if not, there was a cash payment that went back to Nike for them missing the service level agreements. And it happened a couple of times. Now, for them, it was really severe because Nike is, I don't know how big of a company they are in terms of dollars, but I know that we had 24,000 staff members that we were supporting, and this is more than 10 years ago, so I don't even know what they're up to now. And so missing the service level targets for like a day, Lockheed Martin could have to pay $1 million out in penalties for missing it. Now, I'm not suggesting that we pay our YouTubers when we miss something, but I want to use that same philosophy to create a system of excellence that allows for these agreements to be made on how we help you, and I don't know, maybe there is some sort of compensation that can be done on that or something like that if we miss our targets. We're going to have to just try it and see, and then that gives us incentive to make sure that we help you. Now, I already am going to be cracking the whip. Customer service is number one. That's my shtick. But I want to make sure that everyone in our company feels the same way. And maybe that's a ruling of fear in that way. And ruling by fear is no good at all. The reason that they do a good job should be because every one of our staff absolutely loves their job. And in fact, I challenge you, ask any of our staff how they feel about their job. I won't tell them that I'm saying this on this video. Maybe they'll watch this video and they'll see it, but I challenge any of you to ask any of our staff what they think of their job. And if they reply with anything other than they think that they just absolutely love their job and come and look forward to coming to work every day, I would be surprised. And so that's just I think testament to our methods of who we look for when we're bringing people on. And we interview a lot of people before we select someone for a position. We also believe in excellence enough that if somebody is underperforming, they get replaced. So anyway, those are my thoughts for today. And, looking forward to working with you if you're a YouTuber. And so check us out. There's a link in the description where you can get to our information and sign up if you want to. Or if you're already with another partnership program or anything, we still have all kinds of things that we're putting together that is going to be open to everyone. We're not going to force everybody to be a partner, to, be a member of our forums, where we're, talking about collaboration and best practices and everything. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's available to everybody. Of course, there'll be a couple things that are available to partners only, but we are building this open and free, giving everyone the freedom of choice and as much education as we can, so that everybody can make the best decisions. It's a synergy thing. Even if you're not with our network, you get raised up by stuff you learn with us. You share that stuff back with us. We get raised up. We all raise together. And that's my philosophy. Okay, take care, everybody. Thanks for listening. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.